Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship. Automatic bid. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Run it up the middle, but stuck for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Looking for his back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding down to the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. It's third down for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He breaks free. Fires it on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
And the Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The shotgun handoff here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tailback takes the handoff again. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. This one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Webb. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Here comes a handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him run the football the way he is today.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A change of direction. Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball.
Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught in the backfield. It's Pena.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Nittany Lions offense is on the move now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Pena.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Webb. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the defense brings him down.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with the field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance. Try to get that touchdown.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? And they stop him short. He avoids his safety, but won't help much with breathing room down there. Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Illegal flag. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Hawkeyes will have to kick this away. Only comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And he's able to send the punt away. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Webb. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He finds the running back in the flat.
Well, a
a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense is coming after him. He pulls it in for a big gain. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Hawkeyes will have to punt this one away. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And I gotta love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Got to be impressed by the accuracy of this throw and the effort by the receiver to make the catch. He just couldn't get his foot down for the touchdown.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. And he knocks that one right through. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Hawkeyes will come to the line and crank up the tempo. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That puts him on top in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The pocket breaking down. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
That's caught. It's Webb. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat. Just unable to execute with the throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. The Hawkeyes will have to kick it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking for some space. It's Pena. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. And they will try out the field goal team here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They begin with a quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line takes it all the way to the house.
Well, I just love to see returnmen get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of the game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He's running out of time here. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Kick is up and no good. And the lead remains at 13 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And sack sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Takes the handoff. It's Pena.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here into 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Pressure is coming. Down he goes. A sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, we're going to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. Back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. 2nd down after that previous play. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. It's always a special year, but after all the